Miami Heat, they're not having any type of postseason run. They actually got swept out in the first round of the playoffs.
Embarrassing swept.
It was pretty bad. Largest point margin of any playoff game series ever, and also a 55-point loss in the season. But you want to add insult to injury? No Miami Heat players made any of the 3 All-NBA teams. Bam Adebayo did not make any of the All-Defense teams. But Kel'el Ware was named second-team rookie.
Who's on that second-team rookie team anyways? Anyone noticeable?
All we got is our guy, Kel'el Ware. I don't have the rookies in front of me. But, but of course, Stephon Castle was the big name. He was rookie of the year. San Antonio's got a lot going on, by the way, in case you're wondering.
I know. They're a fun team to watch on League Pass.
If they can get Victor Wembanyama back healthy, playing the way he plays, he's an alien. Stephon Castle is absolutely fantastic. And by the way, they have the second overall pick in the draft coming up.
And they have De'Aaron Fox, too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
They've been a fun League Pass team to watch.
Speaking of all NBA players, man, okay. And you got a feeling like Popovich might be like, I'm getting healthy again. I'll be all right. Let's get back in there. Let's win a couple more championships. Put together.
I kind of like how they told Hop, like, go upstairs. Let the new guy.
He does have some health issues.
I know, but I'm excited to watch with the new head coach there.
What are the Heat going to do? Some people like Zach are saying that Kel'el Ware is untradeable. You got to keep Kel'el Ware. I'm not a big Kevin Durant fan when it comes to trading for him and getting him. I know the whole situation in Phoenix is kind of messy, but I think he's part of that mess in Phoenix. And I do believe Kevin Durant gets his numbers, but they're not impactful numbers. They're not the numbers that impact the game. They're just numbers that he gets. Yes, he is a bucket. Do we need scores? Yes. But at the same time, to get a Kevin Durant, you're going to have to give up. And everybody always has these crazy dreams like, what we'll do is we'll send a first-round pick. We'll send Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Khalil Ware.
No, not even that. No, can't give that up. But
you're firing up the trade machine right now anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, so we'll give them Duncan Robinson. We'll give you a first-round pick, and we'll give you Jaime Jaquez Jr. I'm like, well, what does Phoenix want with that? Like
nothing. They would say no so quickly.
No, yeah. I mean, what are they going to do? Now, there are rumors that the Heat are going to make a move for Lakers number 3, Austin Reeves. He's number third option on the team.
Really?
Austin Reeves, which to me is another. Once again, I do like Austin Reeves, and there are some nights he's the best player on the Lakers team. Not every night, but some nights he's the best player on the court. You literally are getting Tyler Hero. That's what he is. He's a lot like Tyler Hero, which is a good thing.
You have 2 Tyler Heroes.
Yeah, so you have 2 basically the exact same guys.
I'm not interested.
I don't know if that's going to work. That's what I'm saying.
Not going to. If you're saying that to a season ticket holder, they ain't renewing.
Well, Heat culture, baby. You go no matter what, man.
Stop it.
But you got the Heat culture. But I don't think Austin Reeves is the answer. I know he's got points. I know he's a bucket getter. I know he can get his own baskets. But once again, I think if you trade for him, now you have Tyler Hero and Austin Reeves. Way too similar. I still think your best option is rolling the dice, throwing out a pretty okay, decent package to try to get Zion Williamson. And you try to barter that he's been injured and that he's hurt. And then the fear that what if he comes here and he doesn't fall into Heat culture, he falls into Miami lifestyle. But I believe he's your risk reward type player. I believe that the New Orleans Pelicans are willing to at some point hear an argument for a bunch of reasons. Number one, he has had health issues.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, let's be honest. Places like New Orleans, they have to deal players before they leave them high and dry.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any secret to it. Zion Williamson, as soon as he maxes out his contract, is gone.
No doubt.
So why not get something out of it?
Who would be in that trade then? That's like half your roster then.
Yeah, that's one of those things. If I'm and I am a Pelicans fan.
Yeah, I want the Pelicans fan, Dan.
What is acceptable? I mean, honestly, you would have to put Kel'el Ware in there.
Yeah, put Khalil Ware in there. You probably want to take another bad contract with Zion Williamson. They probably want to take CJ McCollum with you.
You got Duncan Robinson in there. You'd have to throw in Kel'el Ware. Oh man,
would you have to throw Tyler Hero in there too?
No, you can't. No.
Okay.
I think if you're
Terry Rozier, probably.
Yeah, we'll take Terry Rozier.
Like, here's the thing: you have to make the money match.
Yeah, that's the other problem. You have to
you're gonna put Duncan's already. Yeah, we'll put him in that. Deal.
And Pat Riley does this. Like everybody's on the table to trade. You really can't go away from Bam and Tyler. Those have to be your pillars right now, and then you have to try to build around them. The thing about Zion Williamson, and I tell you this: the reason I think it's a good idea if he does buy into Heat culture, and he stays in shape, and he stays off the streets, at least for the most part. He's one of those guys that if he can stay healthy and he can play and he can buy into Heat culture and he can get healthy, can give you big time numbers. We're talking 25 points. 9
Are we talking
rebounds.
the Zion Williamson from Duke that we all hyped up that whole year of 18-19? If he shows up like that in Miami,
his numbers have been good in New Orleans. That's the thing. It's just the injuries have come to wear him down a little bit. But if you can get him to buy in, you can get some serious play. Now, I know he gives you an issue with, once again, where's the three-point shooting going to come from, because he gets most of his points in the paint. And Bam, let's be honest, is not a three-point shooter. Not a big-time three-point shooter. Tyler Hero, once again. But he gives you that other scoring option, especially in the fourth quarter, where we sometimes seem absolutely inept, that he can get to the basket, get some goals, kind of open some things up, and help out the Heat. And once again, he's in a somewhat favorable trading situation. Now, if he were somewhere like, I would even say like the Clippers or somewhere like Minnesota, that would be tougher. But New Orleans knows if we can get something decent for him, might as well get something for him rather than lose him. And you never know if he's going to be healthy. Now, he could also come here to Miami and get hurt all the time and never play, or get caught up in the lifestyle, which we know that he kind of enjoys. And all of a sudden you got the Zion Williamson who half the year is on the bench and the other half the year is trying to get ramped up and full strength.
I don't think you want that. Honestly, like, even though Zion Williamson's nice, you get tickets.
After the past couple of years as a Heat fan, I'd be down for it, to be honest with you. I'd be down for the excitement.
My thing is you got to make the money match anyways.
Yeah.
And you're killing half your roster and your depth anyways.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, Jaime Jaquez Jr. and Terry Rozier, that's not that much depth.
But you have to get Khalil Ware in that deal.
You would probably, I mean, as a Pelicans fan, you would want Khalil Ware.
Khalil Ware is your number one. Like, I want him off there, and they'll take Duncan Robinson, and you probably want Terry Rozier. Like, I need to make this money work.
Whew.
That's like half the Heat's bench right there.
Terry,
what are you going to do? You're going to go to the Sioux Falls? Like, I'm going to choose that guy, or Caleb Martin.
Terry Rozier. Man, Terry Rozier. That was a swing and a miss for Pat Riley.
That was, I call that a nice Eddie Curry trade from back in the day when the Knicks would try, like, oh, we need 2 big men, you know? That's a panic move.
I really thought it was a good move at the time, to be honest with you. I saw him scoring and everything that he was doing. I thought
felt
he was
panicky. Felt very panicky move. Like, you need to make a move to make a move.
That was the move, though, and not Alec Burks. So Alec Burks was honestly at some points better of a move. Terry Rozier just, he had the back problem. He had the whole gambling suspicion problem, and everything just kind of tailed away from there. But yeah, Austin Reeves, great player, great scorer. Don't know if he's exactly the answer, especially with pairing him with Tyler Hero. But Bam Adebayo doesn't seem like he's going anywhere. Kevin Durant, I don't know about that. James Harden's also been brought up. Once again, do you want an aging, older star?
I mean, Jay Cutler of the NBA, James Harden.
He's got some issues going on there. There's been Kawhi Leonard talk. And once again, I'm not as down on Kawhi Leonard.
I actually like Kawhi Leonard. If he comes here, I'm for that, you know?
He's a great player. And he has played more than people give him credit for. He will miss some games. He has missed some games. But who doesn't miss games in the NBA anymore? Like, that's one of those things. There's very few guys that play every night now. Anymore.
You got to check the Twitter updates all the time. It's like, who's playing tonight? Do I want to buy a ticket to this NBA game tonight or not? That's what I go by.
Whew, Heat fans, it's going to be an interesting offseason. Pat Riley's not going to stop. He said the other day, 80's the new 60. He is going after any option for this Miami Heat team. But the fact of the matter is, this team had a very bad record this year. It was very bad in the fourth quarter. Nobody made any of the All-NBA teams. Your best player bailed on the team. You had to trade him. You had no defensive player of the year, of course, because the season was down. Bam Adebayo didn't make it. And then Khalil Ware is now your best asset at being a second-team all-rookie, although he only played half a season, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They didn't play him.
They didn't play him a lot, which I was shocked by. I thought, like, when I go by, like, if you're a rookie, you usually get a lot of playing time.
Yeah, a lot of
I know you like to sit and make him watch, but, like, let him play.
A lot of people were calling for him to play. And Spo told us he just wasn't ready. I don't know if he wasn't ready. I don't know if Spo had pride and was going to do what he wanted to do. Maybe it's a combination. Like most times, it's probably a combination of he was probably not that ready, but also at the same time, Spo
doesn't like rookies.
That's the thing, though. I think also, you might say, why didn't Spo play him earlier? Maybe he wasn't ready, and it could have messed up his psyche. So maybe Spo, he's at all the practices. You got to believe in him. You got to know in him.
He made Jaime Jaquez Jr. play.
Jaime Jaquez Jr. had a great rookie year. This second year was not very good. He had a lot of stomach issues.
That's questionable. What's going on over there? What's going on with the health department over there?
He missed at least 4 or 5 games with stomach issues. There's a lot of craziness around the season. Jaime Jaquez Jr. You're gonna need a bounce back season from if you don't trade him, because what he and Terry Rozier gave you last year,
Bufas.
It is not very good.
You would say.
Not very good. Not very good. So We'll see. Austin Reeves, not our savior. I'm going to ride the Zion Williamson train until I can't ride it anymore. So
I would take Kawhi Leonard if you can get him out of Los Angeles.
I just don't think you can get Kawhi Leonard out of Los Angeles.
That's the problem. He likes LA. It's the Clippers.
He's from Los Angeles.
He's from San Diego area.
Okay, so going back to California, that's as close as you can get to San Diego.
That was the San Diego basketball team back in the day too.
Was it Jim? What was his name? Fisher, the coach.
Who?
The coach for San Diego when Kawhi Leonard was there.
Oh shoot!
Is it Jim Fisher? What was his name?
Not Jared Cartanian.
No. It's the guy that coached at Michigan for the Fab Four.
Oh,
Fab Five and Fab Four for a time.
No, darn. I don't know this name. I'm blanking on it.
His last name's Fisher.
Coach Fisher. We'll go with that. Let's call him Coach.
Okay, 305-567-0560. Let me know.
Are you even interested in this Western Conference final game or no?
Yeah, of course.
Steve
Fisher. Steve Fisher's his name. That's
okay.
killing me. Yeah, I'm excited for a couple of reasons. I like Oklahoma City. They're young, they're dynamic, they're fun. I like Chet Holmgren. He's kind of like the Slim Reaper version 2.0. He kind of gets clowned sometimes on the court, which I think is kind of funny. But I know Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He scores a lot and he's MVP. Some people say he's kind of boring, but this is one of those teams that you got to like what they did. They built from the bottom up, and you got to give respect to teams that built from the bottom up. That's why you give the Hurricanes football team a little bit of credit, because Mario Cristobal basically took it at rock bottom, built it up. He's building the offense and defensive lines. He's doing it with recruiting, transfer portal. So, yeah, I kind of like that got built up. Anthony Edwards is fun to watch. He's cool. Minnesota Timberwolves team just looks like last year. Good team, but it has a ceiling. Yeah. And they've hit their ceiling.
It's like the West. It's the West. You have its ceiling. It's like you're there, but you're not, you can't know the over the top move. Anyways.
And I'm not holding out much hope for the